If you're building a product, you need a proper design system because without one, you will end up with a messy UI design that looks like 5 different people built it. In this video, I will show you my exact process, how I find design inspiration, how I use Figma Make to generate a design system, then how I build the UI pages and components to be production ready so you can use them in Cursor or whatever other IDE you're using. And as always, all the resources for this video are listed down below, so make sure to download them to follow along. Okay, so at this point, you should already know what you're gonna build, right? You should have ready your product requirements document, your user stories. You should know what each page of the UI will contain, the content, what components each page would have. And because now this step is about designing the UI and also designing the design system for the UI, we need to collect inspiration for all the pages and all the components that your UI will contain. For instance, if your UI will have a table, collect an inspiration of how the table should look like. If you found a style of buttons that you like, collect them. If you found a dashboard that you like. So all of that you need to collect. So I wrote here basically what is essentially important for you to collect. And you will end up with a mood board, something like this, where I would suggest to have for each page or each component the inspiration like this sorted out. And to gather inspiration, I usually use mobbin.com. So mobbin.com, for you that you don't know, it's a website that collects UIs and designs from hundreds of companies. So literally, let's say if you want to collect inspiration for a navigation menu, here you have a lot of inspiration for navigation menu where you could go, let's say, and copy it and paste it into your Figma. And for our current project, I really like to get inspiration from the design of Deal. So now I'm gonna collect by inspiration for all the pages and all the components that my UI will have. So for instance, my UI has a table, right? And I like how Deal designed their table. I'm gonna copy it and paste it afterwards to Figma. Same, let's say if I have a dashboard, which I have, I will just copy and paste it here in Figma. So we can then use this inspiration to generate a design system, generate our UI pages, and obviously fill it up with our own data and specifics to our own. Now that we have our mood board inspiration ready, we can actually now send it to Figma Make and start generating few of the pages so we can then generate a design system from that. And in order to generate a minimum viable design system, it's important to generate few of these pages. And in our case, I would like to generate obviously how the navigation bar would look like. I will also like to generate a table so AI can understand afterwards, for instance, how each element of the table we need to have. So for instance, here you will be able also to generate a component for the avatar. Here you will have a component about how a country should be represented with the flag. Here we have also badges with different statuses and so on and so forth. Here also we'll be able to generate how the buttons look like. And of course, you could also generate different states of the table. So for instance, here, how it looks like when a bulk edit it's happening. So yeah, if you have different states for each of your components, it's also good to generate those as well. And I would also like to generate the homepage. So we can also generate components about how cards look like, how, for instance, different text inside the cards look like. For instance, here, this is a link. This is how a button should look like, the badges, the icons here, and so on and so forth. And of course, the dashboard. I would say we'll start generating the homepage and the navigation bar. So super simple. You just right click, send to Figma Make, and just write generate this page. Simple prompt. It actually really works. I'm very surprised. I actually generated it before. So this is how it looks like. Pretty similar to what we gave as a reference from our screenshot. I went ahead and did obviously like a few changes, adapted it a bit to my own liking. So now once you are satisfied with the first page, you should go ahead and generate the next pages. So simple, just go back to your mood board, copy, let's say now the table, copy it and just paste it here and just tell it to generate the table. So here we have, I generated before the dashboard, I generated the table. So look how good it is. And for those of you who don't know, basically Figma Make is actually a tool from Figma, similar to Google AI Studio or V0, that you're able basically to generate the UI designs. And you obviously have the design, but you also have the code if you want to use it. And the UI pretty similar to any of other of these tools. Like you are able to select the element, prompt it, change it. And if you're native to Figma, I really highly suggest you to start using it because, as you can see, the quality is actually really good. I'm very surprised myself. And what you can do now, let's say you're done with the designs, you can go ahead, copy the design and paste it afterwards, let's say to your Figma afterwards with the screens. So here I pasted it, and you can go and collaborate with your team. Everything is basically changeable here as you would normally use Figma. So it's pretty cool. I highly suggest you to give it a try. Okay, so now that we have generated few pages of our UI, we are able now to go ahead and generate the design system from this UI pages. And we will actually use Figma Make, which is pretty amazing. We will generate here like a design system that looks something like this. I call it the minimum viable design system because it just contains the basic stuff about the colors that we will use, how different statuses will look like, the typography, the radius, the avatars, how they will look like, the icon sizes, different components, like the basic ones. So we have buttons, we have input text, we have basically a card, different badges, how they look like, and like a table, right? So how you would do that, I used this prompt here. Based on the generated UI pages, create a design system, including the following. We want colors, we want the typography, we want spacing and radius, we want icons and components, and one examples of each. So we want one example of a button, input field, card, and all of that. So you will copy that, go back to Figma Make. So here I pasted before the prompt. I was able to generate the design system. So this should be enough. So now what you will do next, you will actually copy it and go back to our design, to our Figma, and paste it here. So you would obviously remove here the navigation bar. So you will end up basically with this page, which afterwards we could import via MCP to our cursor, Claude, whatever ID you're using, doesn't matter. It will work with everything. One thing that I want to point out is that the first time that I generated the design system, it actually generated me a pretty excessive design system. So you could see here, we have much more details about the icons and all of that. We have alert boxes, more details about different elements, the border radius, cards, table components, pagination even, filter buttons, loading state, empty states, navigation, how it looks like, the model structure. So you see it's pretty excessive, and it's actually a long page. Look at this, it's a long page, which is actually not bad. The more elements you have in your design system that will afterwards guide the AI to create the components, the better. However, when I went ahead and imported this design system to Cursor, it was too much for it. That's why I switched back to actually having this more minimal one. But in case you would want to have more detailed design system, I would suggest just split the design system in smaller pages that maybe one page contains like 3-4 of these elements here, and then just give it one by one to Cursor, afterwards via MCP. Now that we have designed all our UI pages with Figma Make, there are two options. So first option is because Figma Make gives us the code. So if the code supports your current framework, go ahead, push it into GitHub and just open it on Cursor, Claude, whatever you are using. But before you do that, I highly suggest you that you would to refactor all hard-coded values to use design tokens following the senior UI engineering best practices. So I have here a prompt that you could use. You would just paste that and let Figma Make to just refactor your whole code. I will have basically all the prompts, everything, all the process linked in the description down below. So make sure to get them. And the second option, if you don't want to directly push the code to Cursor, you could just copy the designs of the pages one by one and basically create like a Figma board with all of the screens. Here you will also have a comprehensive like design system, all your screens. You could now collaborate with your team, make any changes, and then you can use Figma MCP to rebuild it in Cursor or in another IDE that you want. So this is something that we will do actually in the next video. So make sure to follow. And it depends basically when you are seeing this video. The second video will be linked down in the description below. So yeah, that's all.